Welcome everyone. Classroom English, Day 14. Today I am going to introduce have been, has been and had been. These forms causes a lot of confusion for many people. Well, in this video I will clear up that confusion. I am going to teach you the three main uses of these forms, how to use them correctly without making mistakes. Before we talk about the usage, you need to know the basics of where to use have been, has been and had been in our daily life. If the subject of sentence is I, you, we, they or any plural nouns, then we use have been. If the subject is he, she, it or any singular noun, then we use has been. This is when we talk about the present. When we talk about the past, it's very easy. For any subject, we use had been. Let's first look at the usage of these forms. Here is an example. I have been working as a teacher for 7 years. You know that I started working as a teacher 7 years ago and I am still a teacher. So, this action working is continuing. In this sentence, we can also say we have been working as a teacher since 2013. You notice that first and second sentences are end with per or since. That shows how long this action has been happening. The difference between for and since is that if you want to mention the duration or amount of time, then you use for, like for 7 years. If you want to emphasize the specific point in time, we use since, like since 2013. Here is another example. She has been waiting for 2 hours. In this lady wants to see the doctor. Her appointment was at 3 o'clock. She came to the hospital at 3, but the doctor was not there. So, she started waiting at 3 o'clock and she is still waiting. Let's say it's 5 o'clock now. So, 2 hours have passed. So, what can we say? We can say she has been waiting for 2 hours or she has been waiting since 3 o'clock. Okay, have a look at this sentence. He has been the CEO of the company for 4 months, or he has been the CEO of the company since June. Here I don't use an ing verb form like working or waiting. That's because we don't want to focus on any action. We just want to express the situation that he became the CEO in June and he is still the CEO. Okay, so what about had been? Well, let's change our previous sentences a little bit. For example, I had been working as a teacher for 7 years when I quit my job. In this, we see a different meaning here. It means that I started working as a teacher at some point in the past. I was teacher for 7 years, but then I quit. So now I am no longer as a teacher. Here I want you to notice that there are two past actions here. One is continuous action, that is I had been working as a teacher, and a single finished action, that is I quit my job. Compare this to the previous sentence, I have been working as a teacher. Here there is only one continuous action and it's still continuing. It's not finished. So please remember this. Only use had been if there were two events in the past. One is continuing action and another is a single finished action. So let us go back to the other previous sentences. With this we can say, first one, she had been waiting for 2 hours when the doctor finally arrived. Second, she had been the CEO of the company for only 4 months when it went bankrupt. Went bankrupt means the company lost all its money and closed down. So, just like the sentences with have been and has been are in the present perfect continuous tense. In this, it expresses the actions which have been started in the past and going on at present. In this, we use have been and has been plus verb ing form. The sentences with had been are in the past perfect continuous tense. In this, it is used to express some action in the past which was continuing till another action took place. But in the present, it's not like that. The actions which have been started in the past and going on at present. Let us see in small timeline chart. In this, the action started in the past. It went on for the duration, but it ended in the past. So remember, when you use the past perfect continuous tense, it means that the action had some continuing in the past for some years, for some days, or for some months. Next we will go for shall have been, will have been. Let us see one example. I shall have been teaching for 10 years by next month. So, I am talking about a specific period in the future. In this, presently I am still working. I started 9 years 11 months ago. Okay. So, next month I am going to complete 10 years of service. In this, the action is started 10 years ago and it's still continuing and it will be completed by next month. In this, we use will have been or shall have been and verb plus ing form. So, this is called future perfect continuous tense. It denotes to express the actions which will have been going on for some time in the future. You can see one more example. We will have been decorating our room tomorrow by 10 p.m. You can see that in this example, we have planned to do something in the future and it will be completed by some point of time in future. So, we can say we will have been decorating this room. So, this is also representing future perfect continuous tense. Now, we end tenses. We have covered all the 12 tenses with suitable examples. Without the knowledge of tenses, we cannot speak even a single sentence. I hope you understood them. Thank you.